All right, we're live on YouTube. Good.
We are live, baby.
Caps. Good evening, YouTube. Good evening. All right. All right, about to go live on IG in 3, 2, 1. We're live on IG. Good
Live.
evening, IG. Okay. Last but not least, let's bring on X. Okay. About to go live on X in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we are live on X. Okay, top post on X.
We're being interviewed.
All right, I'll see you
You
on
gotta
it.
be like really cold to it.
I'll see you on in 5 minutes.
It's the power hour. Looking like security walking out here. Say hi, you're on television. Hi. You get a nice nice fan base over here.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
Yeah. Got 1,000 new people at this restaurant.
Spends all the time alone. When I am perfectly willing to give her everything she needs.
That's a good shot
I
right there.
don't care about her past. I don't care what she's been through. I just wanna feel one night with good love, baby. That's all I wanna do. So baby, if you got that feeling, I wanna give you that midnight healing. You know what I'm talking about. Just turn the lights down low. Come right on over here to me. I know you don't want no commitments. I just wanna set your body free. And I don't care what's going on.
Got room for dessert.
In the night outside our door.
That's what we're here for. Oh, man.
Give you all the love I got for sure.
Rico!
So
How you feeling, baby? Feeling good? Let's do it.
if you've got that feeling, you know I wanna give you that midnight healing. Oh, I just wanna make love to you all night long.
Marc's gonna drop some tracks on you guys.
All right. What's up, everybody? Give me a second to get to. Give me get over here for 1 sec. Make sure that we are good. Make sure that audio is good. Okay, audio sounds good.
Gonna have to charge up for you guys.
All right, I think we're ready to go. What's good, y'all? Welcome to the show. Hang on. Get a little light over here. All right. All right, welcome. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Hour Power. We got a little bit of a late start, but it's all right. Right now, this gentleman, I had a chance to meet this dude at not only NFT NYC, but he was also part of HOP at one point in time. He was on a community show. We got a chance to introduce him, but tonight we got him back for an entire 2 hours. We're going to get to know about him, get to learn about him. And on top of it, what better than a Christmas show here? This guy's at a Christmas party. So let's bring him on without further ado. Hang on, Darius.
What up, Marc?
What up, Darius?
Oh, man, we have to make it happen no matter what, We're out at work, we're out at a party with the people, networking. We got to make it happen for the community, baby. Showing up for the Power Hour. How we feeling?
All right, Darius, welcome back to HOP, bro. It's been a while. But in that while, I actually got a chance to meet you in real life over at NFT NYC. I don't know, man. I feel like we got a rock star on tonight. So, I know you got a little party going on behind you. Are you at a Christmas party? What's the story?
We're at a Christmas party live. We're in sunny South Florida. We're living it up, celebrating success, celebrating life, celebrating productivity. And we're eating good and living good, and just doing classes with the family. You know what I'm saying? I got some take home. I do some take home with the family. I got my guy here, Serge. You know what I'm saying? LT live on TV too, brother. Like, yeah, we're live, baby. We're live. We got about 1,000 new people we brought to the Marc show today. So ready to live it up, baby. What's up? Talk to me. Multifaceted. He's like, look, everybody. There we go.
All right,
I
Darius.
Get the whole table. Everybody's dolled up, looking like disco balls out here. You know what I mean?
Darius, they got gratuity bags over there? They got Christmas bags going on?
Say it again.
They got gift bags going on?
Oh, man. So, yeah, I think we're going to do some gifts. The bottles are moving. The drinks are moving. The people are grooving. They turned the music up a little louder, too. They were running some Mr. Darius tracks. They had to run some of those tracks. Now we got some disco going right now. It's vibes, man. It's always vibes. We got to celebrate life right here. You know what I mean?
Well, we got a great holiday coming up, Darius. So
I might be getting a call. Hold on 1 second. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, you're there.
All right, hold on. Let me get respond to this. All right, we're back.
All right, Darius.
Yes, sir.
Why did I think? Let me make sure I got this right. Where do you live in Florida?
Talk to me again, Marc. What'd you say, Marc?
You live in Florida, Darius?
Yes, sir. We're out here in sunny South Florida, living it up. You know what I mean? I'm from Texas originally, though, man. Shout out to Texas. Dallas, Texas. That's the homelands right there.
I don't know why I thought you lived in Cali, but Florida. what part of Florida are you in?
We're out here in sunny South Florida, man. We're on the sunny side. You can't miss us. Walking distance from the beach. Now we're over here in Boca Raton.
What temperature you got down there?
What kind of what?
What temperature you got down there?
Oh man, I think we're right. Let me take a look. Let me tell you.
We're supposed to get snow tonight.
We got to be mid 70s right now.
Oh man, don't tell me that.
Yeah, we're mid 70s. We're 73 right now.
You're
So
killing
it's
me.
kind of cold for some of these Floridians, but you know, we
Yeah.
make it work.
Yeah, why don't you come up to New York where we're about to get hit with snow and sleet. I don't know, man. I think we're human beings. I think we're built for the heat. Anyways,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? Heat and humidity is good for the human body. Anyways,
Absolutely.
Darius, why don't you take a quick minute and why don't you introduce yourself? Tell everybody a little bit about you, who you are, a little bit about your art and everything that you got going on. And why don't you take it from here?
All right, so this is our second appearance on the Power Hour. Shout out to Marc. Appreciate you for having me. Shout out to everybody tuning in. I go by the name of Mr. Darius, hailing from Dallas, Texas, currently residing in Miami, Florida. And, we're a published author, producer, designer, songwriter, singer, rapper, spoken word artist. We can go down the list. World-renowned digital artist and, DAO member. We're just out here making moves, networking. My general job right now, I'm actually into acquisitions. I'm a professional with property acquisitions, actually. And I'm a business consultant. So I interoperate with a lot of businesses, come in, integrate, provide my skill set, to increase the bottom line. And we're here for the people, baby. So you tell me what you want to talk about, Marc, and we can take them there. Let's go.
All right. So here's where I want to go, Darius. I want to start way back because I feel like we didn't get a chance to really, 15 minutes when you were on the last show moves like that, but we got you for 2 hours, and I feel like the best way to get to know somebody is when you get to know them when they were started from small Darius, and then you kind of put the picture together and see how somebody. I don't know you outside of the person that I've met in the present right now, but what I need to know is how we got to this part. And I think that brings a lot of light and a lot of understanding when people get to know you. So talk to me about when you were younger. Was art a thing? Was property a thing? Like, how did we get to here today, the Darius that we know? What were you surrounded by artists? What was your childhood like?
Hey, you know what, man? Like, art, creativity, number one, paramount. That's always been a thing. You know what I mean? My upbringing is, been brought up in the church. Shout out to my late grandmother. Shout out to Auntie Glow. Shout out to moms and pops. You know what I mean? Heavy upbringing in the church with the gospel, but also a heavy upbringing in, in the arts and creativity. The science museums, and just living a life where you want to be able to ask questions. You know what I mean? And really explore everything that's out here and everything that we encounter, that we experience, and and applying our experience, verbalizing that experience in ways that we can translate that to others. You know what I mean? So, in school, I was always looked at as, somewhat of a talented and gifted kid. You know what I mean? I went to the tag school. Shout out to everybody who went to the talented and gifted school. Was looked at as a gifted, scholar, for the most part in the arts, also in English as well. Whenever there was an English assignment, I was always requested to, appear in the front of the class and speak my mind. You know what I mean? So, the teachers always wanted me to go ahead and capitalize on that and really make that, a part of what I was going to do in the future. So, and shout out to my younger sis as well. Growing up, she actually became a published author before I did. And I actually asked her about it. And she said, you know what, one of her greatest inspirations was me and her upbringing, as an older brother. And she never wanted to write like anybody other than myself. You know what I mean? So shout out to her for that. That was truly inspiring. And shout out to my grandmother as well. I always shared my creations with her, my inspirations with her, my freestyles with her. And some of her very last words to me before her passing was, I know you're out there creating. We got you featured in some books. You're getting mail out here to be featured in other books. I want you to keep going. Those are the very last words to me. It was via a phone call. I was actually in Miami, Houston, Texas, and we spoke. I want you to keep going. And I was like, the way she said it, it was like she knew. The very next week, boom, she was in a coma. And I lost a lot of my writings from back in the day growing up, man. Grade school and coming to Miami. And from that moment on, I took a break for a quick second, but from that moment on, I realized I was like, you know what? This is a gift. And I don't have to worry about it being a loss because it was a gift that was transmuted through us. And as long as I remain open to that gift and get out of my own way, we can do it again and we can do it better. You understand? We can translate the message of now to the people. And then a book came about from that. Singing happy birthday. Somebody's having a happy birthday. Happy birthday. So, like I said, man, we're celebrating life. And we can talk about the book a little bit more as well. The book is called Salvation. We can talk about that. I'm trying to give you an abbreviated version, Mark. You got to
All right. So, Darius, what I want to know about is it seems like writing was a big part of not only your childhood, but you were very revered for your writing. So how'd that happen? Like, did you just pick it up and start writing and you were good at it? Like, I mean, you were one of the kids who actually enjoyed English. I mean, I was like any type of art class, I excelled at. Any type of English or history, I was a disaster in. But, I remember there used to be kids who used to be able to seriously write.
Yes, sir.
Were you one of those kids?
Yeah, Mark, I'm gonna tell you something real funny, right?
Yeah.
All right, so there's a track that we have right now. It was originally a blockchain track. It's called Artwork, right? Go figure, right? ARTWORK.
All right.
Shout out to Styles P. This was an original record that Styles P came out with the Pharmacy Phantoms. And the utility with this track, the music in that too, right? You mint a Pharmacy Phantom and whatever track you get, you can thereby request the stem on that particular track and do your own remix, your own version of it. So we did that with the Artwork track. Shout out to Music, he jumped on the track as well. And we released our version on the blockchain. And there's a verse in that track where I say mural bloodstains for that artwork. I never skipped a class. And that's absolute truth. We skipped some classes, but that art class, I always
never missed art class.
I'm never missing that art class.
Never missed art class, Darius.
Yeah, music, art, I'm there.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it was the only class I beat. It's the only class I ever behaved in.
Yeah. I want to give another quick update on that, by the way. So that particular track, once again, like I said, it was released on the blockchain originally. And by request, people say, we got to get this on streaming. And now it's on streaming. It's seen about 1.53 million TikTok views in total to date. And worldwide on all platforms, it's received over 29 million, roughly 30 million total platform views. So that's absolutely amazing and astounding coming from the blockchain and now being shared with the people. And the largest audience, listening audience, is not only USA, but it's Canada and the Netherlands. Go figure. So we got a nice fan base in the Netherlands. Shout out to the Netherlands. We love y'all. We're going to be giving lots more to y'all. That's on the way. So, shout out to that, man. Artwork. Let's go.
All right. So, Darius, talk to me about...
I need a bigger reaction than that, Mark. God, that's crazy.
Well, hang on. I don't... So wait, Darius. I have a saying on this show. It's less about me, more about you. And I don't want to take up too much time because it takes time away from you. However, I will say this: the Locks were one of my favorite groups.
Shout out to the Locks, baby. Yep.
They were one of it. Yep. So Styles P, Chic Luch, and Jada. Well, Jada's top 5 dead or alive right there. You're talking about some guys that I listened to from the very day. I don't know if you remember them when Diddy signed them. And then DMX freed him from Diddy's label, but it's interesting how small the world is because I know them very well. They're from Yonkers, so they're only 10 minutes away. I used to know them through my friend George. And I was a couple times bumped into them with a camera, so they know me well through my work. But as I told you, this is not really about me, Darius. This is more about you. Not that I'm not impressed. I just think it's funny how Styles pee out of everyone, because I know those guys very well. It's a very small world. Very small world. I want to go back to the writing. Talk to me about what was it? Was it grade school, high school? And also you mentioned that you didn't live in Florida your entire life.
Right.
How'd the move happen? Like, how did that all, how did you, where were you originally? And then where did you move to?
So I was in Dallas, born and raised in Dallas, Texas, like literally downtown Dallas. It doesn't get any more Dallas than that. You know what I mean? 12:34 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Go figure. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was destined. When we arrived in the thunderstorm, for us to be musically inclined. So it's been that way ever since. And lived all over Dallas. DeSoto, Lancaster. Lived up in the north side, Louisville, Plano, Frisco, all over the place. I think somebody's calling my name too. Yo! And the transition happened. I got a phone call from one of my cousins out here in Florida, was working on a project, film project, production project. Hey, I need your skills and expertise out here. And at some point in my life in Texas, I was looking for like my next destination. I was either going to go East Coast or West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Because I did a lot in Texas. I was working in and out, odd jobs, sales jobs, blue collar. And I just wanted to, branch out and explore and do something different. You know what I'm saying? So once I got that call, he was out here in South Florida. So all right, boom, made the trip and been out here ever since, running around. You know what I'm saying? So we travel back and forth between Texas and Miami, but you know what I'm saying? Love the hometown, baby. Absolutely.
Actually, now Darius.
Something about the writing. What'd you say about the writing?
I was gonna say that now it makes a little more sense. Your big personality comes from Texas, bro. It's just like, where did this guy's personality come from? And it's like Texas makes a lot of sense.
Graduated South Oak Cliff High School. Shout out to Oak Cliff, literally.
You ever play any sports?
Went to Townview Magnet Center. Shout out to Townview. Went to Mountain View College. You know what I'm saying? Did a lot there. Got some friends there. And here we are, baby. We here.
You ever play any sports, Darius?
So I ran track and field. I did a little bit of football as a cornerback. What else? Weightlifting, gymnastics, breakdancing, early breakdancing background. Been in a lot of battles. There's some like hidden footage out there somewhere. I think I got more footage back at home. And if I ever need to break it down right now, I can go a little crazy, quick warm up, go a little crazy on them. You know what I mean? That's how we get that performance ability. You see the flexibility on things. Crazy.
You ever see those movies Breaking? You ever see?
Of course.
All right.
Breaking Beach Street.
Yeah. Holy shit! You know how big Beach Street was when I was a kid?
All that.
Bro, Beach Street was so big. We used to have these Matchbox sets.
Absolutely.
They used to come on this cardboard. Everybody used to throw off the matchboxes and use bring the cardboard to school and start backspinning on the cardboard.
You know how you recognize a breakdancer? You look at their shoulders. If they got scars in their shoulders from doing them windmills, hey, carpet burn, concrete. Oh yeah, the cardboard, forget about it. Linoleum, we're pulling it all up.
Oh shit! Let me find out you were a breaker.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm post some more of those photos online. Absolutely.
All right. I'm looking forward to coming across those videos. So, what'd you break? What was your favorite song that what was your track? What was your track that closed it for you?
I mean, you got to hit them with the Planet Rock. You got to hit them with the jam on it.
Jam on it.
Man, I can't tell you, man. There's so many mixtapes. You got the underground mixtapes. all the DJs.
What about the
DJs,
Inspector Gadget? Remember
Huh?
that?
Which one?
Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, all of that. All of that. You know, we got all the classic hip hop, you know what I'm saying? The four elements. You know, so we bring all of that into today's time, you know what I'm saying? The Web 3. You know, a lot of people ain't heard a lot of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? There's like
Yeah,
a
you're
lot of
right.
hidden gems out there, bro. Like we gotta continue to like mix it up and sample and credit these people and you know what I'm saying, remind the people of where this shit come from, you know? Absolutely.
I cannot believe you just brought up
Shout
Giamatti.
out DJ Cool Herc, you know, Africa Bambaataa, all of that. Nucleus, Sugar Hill Gang. You know, my pop had like a serious golden vinyl collection. And it's yeah. I love that vinyl collection, you know what I'm saying? So
Boom, boom,
shout out to
boom,
Pops, man.
boom.
Give me, you know, put me on to that early stage. Him and Mom will break dancing. So, you know, it just boils down. It's in the blood, baby.
Did you have the gloves with the cut off fingers?
Say what?
Did you have the gloves with the cut off fingers?
I had the wristbands. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do the headband, but I had the wristbands. I got the, you know, elbow. You know, I was more of the sweatpants kind of guy. You know what I mean? Maybe the tank top or a big ass shirt, you know, with the graffiti on the back of it, you know. So you would catch me in the ciphers freestyling, you know what I'm saying, and b-boy. You know, so and I got into DJing a little bit. I want to get more into DJing because I love DJing. You know, and then that's when the whole production side came out. Because I started producing more than I was doing everything else. And then people are like, nah, man, you can spit, you're crazy. We want to hear you like flow on your own beats and flow on this and go crazy on that. So then we started doing more of that. And, you know, we could talk more about that story. I think we talked more about that last time. I want to talk more about that too.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, usually what happens is you start with the DJing, and then that leads to the production, and then sometimes they even become the artist. But it sounds like you were actually the artist before the DJing, the production. Why don't you talk a little bit more about that, Darius?
About the production?
Yeah. I mean, the whole music thing. It seems like you got very inspired by the music scene. How did that end up happening?
All right, hold on. We're gonna mute you real quick. Hold on 1 second. We'll give us some shout outs. Do you hear that?
Yes.
I'm really excited.
Shout out to the entire crew.
Thank you guys for coming out. We'll get our body.
Hands up, hands up. Thank everybody for coming. Sipping on my cappuccino, y'all. Cheers, y'all. Boom. Hand clap, hand clap. Ow! Production, baby. Let's go. We have impromptu interviews, baby.
Brother, I couldn't find a better record. I couldn't find a better person. You're honestly a joy.
Charlie.
You kill it every single day. I don't have to worry about what.
Check this battery life.
How
Makes it happen. Charlie. Everybody's getting shout outs. So I'm gonna talk a little bit. So Salvation was the very first production album, right?
Okay.
And that album is so crazy because we actually almost lost the memory card to that entire album. Out here in Miami, I was moving around. I jumped from Uber to Uber, and I had it in one of my messenger bags, and I left it in an Uber. A lot of people have heard this story. So I called another Uber to chase another Uber down. Like just picked a different route, like in the direction it was going quickly. and they were on board with it. So we taken it down, stopped in front of the car, I grabbed my bag, and then got back in the Uber and got to my destination. That was absolutely crazy. So we went through everything to get that back. And once that happened, I made sure that we got that out. Exactly. You know what I mean? I think we released that right around COVID time. You know what I mean? Because I think a lot of people were diving into their bag and being more creative. You know what I mean? And living their lives, realizing that the hard times that we were all going through, and just started like living their passions more and more. And I was definitely one of those people. So we had to get that out. And we spent countless nights making a lot of that stuff. And when you listen to it, you can hear that each track pretty much takes you to its own world. It's its own energy. And some of these tracks are, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 14 minutes long because I was in the zone while creating them. You know what I mean? These are like soundscapes. So like, music for moving images, not just necessarily like a beat. You know what I mean? I've done more production, but I've been doing more lyricism now because that's what the people have been requesting. Some pop records, country records, things like that. Did a whole EDM album as well, which is crazy. And I'm just looking forward to releasing more, man. I'm excited. There's a lot on the burner right now.
You well, back in 2020, I think COVID actually caused the guy. I think COVID was the reason that created a lot of creators. Everybody turned to the internet during that time. Did you find NFTs around that time?
Say it again, Marc.
Did you find NFTs around that time?
Did I find a what?
Did you happen to find the whole NFT scene around that time?
So, yeah, actually, I think that's around the time when we all kind of jumped into NFTs. When was that? That big one. Was it 2021 when the ETH gas prices were amazing? But after those ETH gas prices, oh man, those were exciting times. We're diving into everything we could dive into. I think my very first NFT was a Matrix NFT. Remember the Matrix NFTs?
Yeah.
That was with Nifty. And then we just went crazy from there. Met with MetaMask. So here we are, baby. We're rocking and rolling. Got tons of collections and tons of wallets. So I'm a collector. I'm gonna have a collector. Let's go!
Got all the accolades. Let's give that man a fucking round.
How's good? Welcome to the party, y'all.
So Darius, tell me, what did you see potential in the NFT? Obviously, you did, right? But did you actually see potential in the NFT world when it came to your? Did you see potential in the NFT world when it came to your art?
A tattoo? No.
No. Potential.
Said a tattoo?
Nah, did you see potential in the NFT world, Darius?
Of course, absolutely. Yeah, utility's one thing, but for me, I'm just, I'm more of a guy of ownership. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Especially, on the creative side. I've created some NFTs, predominantly music NFTs. And I'm a community member in a lot of communities, and I'm one known to bring a lot of other communities together. Even if there's some sort of tension or animosity between members, because at the end of the day, it's all about community, right? It's all about us leveling up the playing field, of us versus them per se, when it comes to crypto as its own, entirety, right? Advancing the crypto world and, uniting people and educating the people to the potentiality of it, So it's a technology move, a technology play. And at the end of the day, we can all have some fun, collect some art, show some love to people that are really trying to make a positive change in the world, via the technology.
How'd you come across the NFT world?
Yeah, man. I think it's like I think it was with the Matrix NFTs. I actually got I was an early collector in the T Lanes NFT as well. Rolled over, pulled the credit card out, and grabbed a few of those, and definitely Twitter, definitely on X. Like it was a whole nother world on there, man. And we've been going crazy ever since on X. Um, I think, of course, I'm an early guy in the Supreme Kong. You can see my Kong behind me in my PFP. You know, saw them early, and hopped in, invested. And this Kong that you see right here, guy's been everywhere with. You know what I mean? He's an identity figure. He's a brand, brand in and of itself. When they see that, they know Darius. So, and I'm talking about everywhere on art, ESP, billboard, merchandise, energy drinks, anything and everything. Look, on this actual call right now, like, bringing eyeballs to not only Supreme Gongs, but to NFTs, to the community. And, onboarding people, you know what I mean? And with the creative ability, shout out to Illa. Illa, the producer with Board API Club, recognized my talent early in the space. And we dropped my very first music NFT together on the blockchain. And he tokenized his beats on the blockchain. Normally his beats go, he can tell you how much they normally go for because he's worked with, some artists that you guys are probably familiar with, Cynthia, Wiz Khalifa, Eminem, Isley Brothers, you know what I'm saying? Some major leagues. Heard my sound, loved my sound, collaborated, dropped the track. And this was all via the blockchain, via Twitter, via emails, via DMs, Dropbox, before we even met. Dropped that track, people loved it, boom, they consumed it. 420 minutes later, sold out. Like an 11 East floor right now or something like that. It's a crazy floor. People are holding on to that one. So they recognize the value of it being my Genesis, drop. And full circle later, yeah, pleasure meeting you. Have a good night. Guys, get on safe. So full circle moment, we met at an NFT conference. Finally did the interview. That interview's now out as well. I need to put that on all my social media platforms, but it's out there. If you look on my page, you'll see it there. You can show a highlight to that. And man, it's been on and popping ever since. We dropped another track with Spotty Wi-Fi, which we can run that as well. We Up, that's also on streaming in the blockchain. It's been on and popping ever since, man. We had 5 sold out collections this summer, dominated the summer. While speaking, while dropping more shit, while collaborating. One of these tracks is a dancehall track with an artist out of Africa. We're international with it, So, man, I'm just happy to be here, baby. Picking up with the family.
So, Darius, let me ask you a question. Did you see like world potential, right? Because I think like when you entered the world of NFTs, the gatekeeping, you know what I mean? Like, would you say
By the way, if I drop out, I just need to charge my phone, but I'll jump right back in.
all right, bro. If you do drop out, what I could do is I could start introducing them to your art, until you pop back in. But those are the links that you sent me on Telegram, right?
Say it one more time.
The links that you sent me on Telegram, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Did you feel that there was a bigger opportunity to reach the world when you saw NFTs, Darius?
Do I feel like there's a big opportunity for the world?
Yeah, like, rather than, because a lot of times music will, if it doesn't hit mainstream or it doesn't get past the gatekeepers, where opposed to NFTs, you got more of a chance to show it out to the world, especially in spaces and the ability to share on all these marketplaces. Would you say that there was more opportunity out there when it came to the NFT world?
I think there's a lot more opportunity out there, I think we're barely scratching the surface. We're hitting a lot of people, but there's a lot of people out here that still don't have a crypto wallet. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people out here that, we're at the Futures conference and they probably never heard of a music NFT, So that's beautiful. That means we're extremely early. What's up? How you feeling? Good to see you. Let's go. And that's a beautiful thing. That's exciting, So now we're able to they might be familiar with, the traditional ETH, Bitcoin. Great. Guess what? Here's some other things we can do. Hey, you can mint your artwork on the blockchain. Really? Hey, you can mint music on the blockchain. You can play it directly through your wallet. You can send it to somebody, and, I hear people like they're playing my track, rolling down the highway. You just plug in their USB and roll down the highway. What's that? Oh, shit, this is how you can get it. And they can get it with a credit card, get it with Google Pay. It's becoming more and more user friendly, and there's an interoperability here, and I think it's only getting better because there's more and more new technology advancements taking place, and it's up to us, to continue to be pioneers, educate the masses, educate ourselves, and once again, have fun while we're doing it. You know what I mean? Let's have fun with it because, where we can take it is where we want to take it. Where do we want to take it? That's where we can take it. Amen.
Well, you actually saw it from the very beginning, right, bro?
I mean, I'll tell you this.
I mean, you've seen a lot of changes over the.
Talk about their early investments.
Right.
I mean, shit, man. I had $10 in Bitcoin right before that. When did it blow up? Like, right? 2016, 2017? There was a big
Yeah, it was 2015.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. It was
That
2015.
thing just blew up out of nowhere, right? And, bro, I just totally forgot. I didn't even check my wallet until 3 months later. Pleasure. Good to see you. All right, love. Oh, man. You hug. Right home safe. Get home safe. Bro, I checked my wallet like 3 months later. That shit went from $10 to like $600. All right? And hindsight, everybody goes, oh my God, that's whatever, right? Of course. And I heard about that. I got the alpha and like I was sitting in some coffee shop. Guy goes, oh, you gotta hop in this right now. I don't know who this guy is. You gotta hop in this right now. Whatever. I set up something. I don't know what I did. I put some money in it and walked away. And then boom. And then here's the kicker, right? So I went and sent it over to my account. ATM. I wanted to see if I can withdraw it. That money came right out of the ATM. I'm like, awesome. This is a game changer for here. You got your phone on you? Yeah. All right, go pull it out. Let's take a selfie real quick. I should just about to die. Here we go. You're a rock star. Hold on one second. Send it over to me, baby. All right, baby, be straight. Love you. What we got? Did I finish that sentence?
No. We were talking about the Bitcoin back when the guy told you got to jump in.
We're shaking hands, baby. Shaking hands. What we got? I'm gonna take this home right here. Take this home. Let me go shake some hands and get out of here so I can charge you phone.
All right, bro. Do your thing.
Yeah. Yeah, coming in tomorrow? Food coma? All right, man. Let's get it. All right, yeah. Pleasure. Get on safe, all right? Let's do it. Getting out of here. You got a party? Custom rug? See you, baby. Good to see you. See you tomorrow. Walking around. Yo. You out here?
Yeah, man.
Much love. We'll see you in the photos, all right? See you.
Oh, shit. But if he dropped, we're going to start showing his art. Might have been a good thing. Let's see. All right. I don't know if his phone died, but if his phone did die, what we're going to do is we're moving over to the computer until Darius gets back here, and we're going to start showing some of his art because we're not having any dead time tonight. Anyways, Darius at a Christmas party. He's got me feeling like we're at a Christmas party right now. I'm going to say hello to all you guys and see who's out there, see if anybody said hello. Let's see who's out there. And if you're out there and you want to help me with the show, feel free to help me with the show. Oh shit, I forgot to click on the live on X. All right, I don't know who's in there, but oh wait, oh yep, he's gone now. All right, so we got Darius on the line from whatever Christmas party he's at, but obviously having a good time. And in the meantime, while we wait for him to sign back in, we are going to bring up some of Darius's art. I don't know what's going on, but I would much rather be at Darius's party. Let me say hello to everybody on X. Good evening, X. If you guys left any type of comments, I didn't see them because of the fact that I just opened up the window, and sometimes they give me a hard time with the comments. But let's bring up Darius. This is Darius right here, Mr. Darius Music. And then I also know he sent me some links as well. All right, let's bring up some of his music. All right, this is his website, Mr. Darius. And all right, let's do it. And I want to say happy holidays to everybody that has got. We are in the holiday season, and far be it from me not to bring some holiday cheer and joy to the show. Darius is making sure that we all are at the Christmas party. And all right, so this is his website. This is Salvation. Let's see. We'll actually go take a look at some of his music. We'll go to his home. And he left me some, let's see. He left me some. All right, here we go. Brief files, set list, Madam, and Foundation. All right. So let's see if we give some of this a listen to. Let's see, music. Look at this. We got some music. Oh, look at this. We can listen to it. All right, let's see. All right, we got his music playing in the background. I'm the DJ now. We're going to roll back. We'll listen to samples of some of the tracks of Mr. Darius Music. I'm going to take it back to the very beginning. Oh, yeah, look at that. He wasn't bullshitting. 2020 is when he started. If anybody's got a question for Mr. Darius, you could drop it and see how that goes. Let's say full screen. There we go. That's better. Now you guys could see me. As we wait for Darius to make his way back to the party, I want to wish everybody a very happy holiday season. This is kind of good because Darius is about his music, so it's probably better we listen to his music without the party in the background.
Come here. Come here. Looking at you is like looking at the sun.
Right now, we're listening to the sounds of Mr. Darius. Apparently, Mr. Darius has a TikTok somewhere. Oh, here we go. You are listening to the sounds of Mr. Darius. Oh, there he is. What up, Darius?
Mic check.
Ah, you're back.
We're back. How long has it been?
All right. I was what I did to kill some time is I was playing your tracks for everybody.
Oh yeah, which ones did you play?
I'm off your website underneath music. I just started going down the list playing everything.
Oh yeah, did you play We Up for them?
Yeah, but only the sample, not the full thing.
Let's play the whole thing for them.
Where do we find the whole thing?
So We Up is available everywhere. So wherever you enjoy music, you can find that one everywhere. Streaming, blockchain. What you like to use?
Usually YouTube work. You got it on YouTube?
Yeah, we're on YouTube.
Excellent.
Shout out to everybody in the building. We are here. Craziest interview ever.
All right, oh, you want to play him the Styles P track that you spoke about?
It's a difference. You know, we dropping bars if they're ready for heavy bars. That was good.
Okay, hang on. Say what now? Bullish on. Oh, we up. All right, so it's your call, Darius. What do you want to play from?
Let's hit him with that "We Up." It's a nice party track for the vibes.
All right, we up.
Turn it up. Talk about that.
All right, we're playing. Just started.
I don't bank, man, an empty safe. Half a mil on the hideaway. We are unstoppable, none of that's not for you. If it gets shot by the dude, throw your mouth like I'm a monopoly, dude. You copy my dude, she sloppy the food, the copy was true. Blow some gas up in the air, yeah. She gon' make that body shake and do the slide. I'ma keep the money falling from the sky. Cause we live. We up on a high. We up on a fly. We up on a high. And we never coming down to we up on a high. We up on a fly. We up on a high. I'm spotted. We up on a high, hitting good. It's a cakewalk. Call us body for that big boy bank talk. Secure the win, yeah, that's just my initials. I 20x 20 times. They ain't seeing my vision, but they gon' see me with that shit on me. Nobody ever had these. I could've bought a couple cribs with my gas fees. I know they mad, man, that shit is hilarious. It's Spotty and Darius, they calling it arrogant. Yeah. We up on a high. We up on a fly. We up on a high. And we never coming down to we up on a high. We up on a fly. We up on a high. And we never coming down to this ain't the remix, it's legendary. Say Spotty got the Wi-Fi that's never disconnecting us. If you ain't about love, you probably can't stand me. But if you all about us, community, your family. Blow some gas up in the air, yeah. She gon' make that body shake and do the slide. I'ma keep the money falling from the sky. The sweet life. We up on a high. We up on a fly. We up on a high. And we never coming down to we up on a high. We up on a fly. We up on a high. And we never coming down to yeah. Blow some gas up in the air, yeah. Shout out to Spotty Wi-Fi. Bitch. MRD. Hey, she gon' make the body shake and do the slide.
Hey, Darius.
Yo.
Which there's three. Okay, so there's three verses on this. Is that correct? There's three.
Yep.
Okay, who's the first verse?
That's Styles P.
Okay, who's the second verse?
Music.
And who was the third verse?
That's me, baby.
That was you, huh? All right,
Yeah.
let's play
The way it's written on the cover is the way we go. On the art.
Ah, all right. I'm looking at the title of the track.
Yeah.
Spotty Wi-Fi. All right, hang on. Let me.
I want to tell you about the We Up track when you got time. We talk about each track.
Remix is legendary. Say Spotty got the Wi-Fi that's never disconnecting us. If you ain't about love, you probably can't stand me. But if you all about us,
If you ain't about love, then you can't stand it. Is that you?
That's me, baby.
All right, hang on. Let me listen to this.
We Up, yeah, Spotty. I got two verses, Spotty got one.
And we never coming down This ain't the remix, it's legendary.
Okay, so you're the verse that starts off with "This ain't the remix." Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's listen to this again.
Well, you're talking about We Up now. We Up is,
Yeah.
I got two verses. The first and the last. Spotty got the middle verse.
Oh, okay. You're the first verse on "We Up."
Yeah, that's a different track.
Yeah, that's the one you said play "We Up," right?
Yeah, you just asked me about artwork though. Just a minute ago.
Oh, yeah, because we were talking about that one. So I wanted to know if you wanted to play it, but I played "We Up." So hang on, let me go back and listen.
That's right.
This ain't the remix. Catch your case, put 'em with a match of Ray. I don't bank, man, an empty safe. $500,000 on the hideaway. We are unstoppable, none of that's not for you. If you get shot by the two, don't your mouth like I'm a monopoly, dude. You copy my dude, she sloppy the food, the topic was true. Blow some gasoline in the air. She gon' make that body sticking to the side. I'ma keep the money falling from the sky. Let's see live. We up, on it.
Okay, so Spotty was the middle verse, yeah?
Yeah, on We Up.
Okay. All right. Now I got my bearings now. All right.
We can talk about that too.
Go ahead, Darius. I wanted to give your verses a better listen. On you. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. All right. So can you hear me?
Yes.
So shout out to that track We Up. That was a lot of fun to make. So Spotty heard my track Big Amounts, which I put that in the playlist as well. That one's actually on Sound XYZ. He heard me play that in space. I think we're in Violetta space. And he was going crazy, and he DM'd me. He's like, "Yo," because we always talked about like collabing or doing something. But he heard me do that track. It's called Big Amounts. It's fucking crazy. And he was like, "Yo, you went absolutely nuts on this. We gotta do this track now, right?" So I had We Up in mind already, because that was a beat that I had from Illa, and I had did the whole track by myself. But I was like, "Yo, this track would sound dope with another featured artist." The first artist I thought about was Spotty. So when I sent him that track, and he loved and appreciated how I sent it, because I sent it pretty much like ready to go and cater to him. Like it already had a chorus, it had my verses on it, and it was just open for him. All he had to do was just fucking press record and slide his verse in. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to do a lot of thinking, no crazy shit, no in and out. So he just went in and, and fucking did his thing. And then Illa loved it and came back and was like, "All right, I want y'all to kind of sing a little bit on the fucking hook a little bit." And he did his bells and whistles, and that shit was done. So it was fun making that track. And it's a blockchain track, but it's a party track. So a lot of these tracks that I do, we incorporate like some blockchain, some crypto a little bit. But it translates very well, right, to anybody that's really not even familiar with what, you know what I'm saying?
It's a very light track. It's like
they go, "Okay, I can play this any fucking where," and that was the point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was the point, right? It's natural. Anybody can gravitate towards it and vibrate with it. And they love the artwork and everything behind it, the whole meaning behind it. I think we dropped it on 420. You know what I'm saying? We up, like we literally up. You see how the artwork is 3 astronauts, party. We're on the beach, the moon's behind us, because the whole go to the moon movement, all that. So it's a total vibe. That's my second track with Illa. And I met Illa again down at Art Basel this year, and then I pulled the camera out so he can, drop some some alpha for the people, and he starts singing "We Up, We Up." You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, that it couldn't have been any more, you know what I'm saying, perfect. And to have that kind of ear, you know what I'm saying? You talking about a 12-time, platinum producer and Grammy nominated, all that. You know what I'm saying? Saying, you got it. You got what it takes. And here we are, baby. Cooking.
Now you had the opportunity to meet Iller through X Spaces, I would imagine, NFT, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we first met with the Hoo Hoo collection and through NFTs. And when because our very first track that we drop is Lit, and actually you should play that one as well.
All right, hang on. Let's bring that one up.
Crazy.
Let's bring that one up.
That's the Genesis music NFT, and I dropped a new verse on that for the streaming.
All right, where can I find that full version?
That's everywhere. If you like YouTube, it's on YouTube. So people been fucking gravitating towards that.
Wait. So Lit is on Lit's everywhere. Yeah. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm not.
It's everywhere.
Listen,
Wherever you enjoy
music. Say what up. Artwork Kingdom, the Deep Origins, the Deep. Come on, I'm not seeing it. It's on your page, yeah.
I probably didn't create a folder for it yet, but yeah, if you just type LIT Mr. Darius, it'll pop up.
All right, hang on, let's go find it.
Where it lit's written in fire. And we've been so busy. I gotta add a lot of shit.
All right, I got it.
There you go.
Wait. Yeah, all right, I got it.
Yeah.
All right, let's play this firm.
Written in fire.
I got it. I'm about to play it firm.
I need to start rocking left and right too.
Yo, Illa. They done fucked up now. They know that. You know you done fucked up now, right? Let's go. Lit again. Holes on the floor with the heat again. Bomb with the Illa, make a million. Drop with the coupe, yeah, we is in. Lit again. Racks in the back with the heat again. Mine is just sweeter than the cinnamon. Where with the money that's just in there.
You know they the people, they say that we live.
No haters be steady on sloppy for D. Need my money, nigga, pronto. Stay killing shit, no Bronco. Flaming niggas do Diablo. Got the jungle green, it's up the Congo. Order the shits, bottles and models to slip. Miami Bali to the bridge. Top of the list, there's no between the men. But enough of the bragging. What's up with your bitch? They see nothing like it. Got the club going violent. Yeah, we been five since there was five. Got your top five going silent. Got your top dimes on my timing. Yeah, bitches good, you ain't nothing better than the hottest nigga. They can get a cheddar bust to get you wetter, that's sliming.
Illa said we going crazy. Hey, City said this shit amazing.
Fuck the game up, get your flame up. Got the bobbers asking what you blaze.
Got a busting out the video. Trap lit, this the winner, huh?
Hold up. Got it running back, but it's still in blind. Lit again. Holes on the floor with the heat again. Bomb with the Illa, make a million. Drop with the coupe, yeah, we is in. Lit again.
Yes,
Lit again. Racks in the back with the heat again. Mine is just sweeter than the cinnamon. Where with the money that's just in there. Lit again. But they want the credit, the gas on the lady. Unless it's a status, the diamonds on crazy. I style, I'm your lady. We're back at the island. I'm making a baby. She trap out the fitty like whopping spaghetti. I said if you ready, then you should come get it. Take lit at the telly, but Cardi come fit it. Don't hit up the set if you ain't got the chetty, my baby go. Lit again. Holes on the floor with the heat again. Bomb with the Illa, make a millions. Drop with the coupe, yeah, we is in. Lit again. Lit again. Racks in the back with the heat again. Mine is just sweeter than the cinnamon. Where with the money that's just in there. Lit again. Lit again. Holes on the floor with the heat again. Bomb with the Illa, make a million. Drop with the coupe, yeah, we is in. Lit again. Lit again. Racks in the back with the heat again. Mine is just sweeter than the cinnamon. Where with the money that's just in there. Lit again.
All right, that was fucking fire, bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so that's wait, now hang on. This is all you, right? This whole track is you?
Of course, baby.
So you were the one who all the different voices, right? And all the ad libs?
All me, baby, going crazy.
Yeah, that was fucking hot. That was good. That was a good job on that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, now we're fucking cooking over here.
Now we're talking.
All right, we had to get you out of the party to get some focus over here. Now,
Yeah,
now this is what I'm talking about. What else you got for me?
Yeah, the accent's coming out. That's what I'm talking about here.
All right, what else we got for them? Give me something else to play for them.
So let's play "Bullish on You." That's a pop hit country record You know what I'm saying? With an R&B flair, and you're gonna love the shit out of it.
All right.
That's
All right.
with Grammy Davis and myself. Shout out to Grammy.
Okay. Well, two verses on this.
Yeah, Grammy does the hook and the first verse, and I come in with the rap. He's like, I needed you on this track.
Okay. Let's get this going here.
Yeah, that's a hot record.
All right. This is now you got my attention.
Oh shit! I'm doing another show tomorrow. I'll play Lit first.
Lit was fire. All right, hang on. Let's play Bullish on You. It just started.
Steps back and you go all in, making true love even harder to find. When my life was on the floor, your bed pulled me through. And it's only good morning with kisses from you. And if I ever let this go to nothing, that'd be foolish times two. Cause you know I've been foolish, still bullish on you.
Off the board, run around the metaverse like an obstacle. Caught on the other side was the hospital. Got this heart in ER, don't be comfortable. That's what the yarn say, what the fun say. The metador open doors like a key phrase. If you didn't know, I could show you better. Me and you bullish together at any
When my life was on the floor, your bed pulled me through. And it's only good morning with kisses from you. And if I ever go to nothing, that'd be foolish times two. Cause you know I've been bullish, still bullish on you.
Yo, you got some good fucking sounds, bro.
Yeah, baby. Yo, and did you hear all the metaphors in that?
Not only that, but like how have one of these clips not gone viral yet? Over on this is like prime TikTok stuff, bro.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, artwork has taken off, but it's only a matter of time, right? You know, because I mean, you guys can share these sounds in your IG reels and TikTok. You know what I'm saying? They create some dances. There's people creating dances to Holly. That's a blockchain track right now, HOLLY. And it's only a matter of time because we got a lot more hits on the way as well, man. I'm like, you guys are the early believers. And you guys are going to reap a lot of the early, early mentor benefits, you know what I mean? So to speak. But thank you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, not only that, Darius, but you have some pretty good fucking like visuals going on taking place.
Yeah.
And a lot of that is your art. Am I correct?
Correct. Absolutely correct. Yeah, a lot of these, I definitely like, if I'm not 100% on it, I definitely have some involvement in the artwork, you know what I mean? But most of it's mine, yeah.
Now, that art, is it, how do you generally create art for the especially from the stuff that I've seen? You've had some solid entries in some of these. I know. I remember. I think you entered into the. I think it was one of Webby's, and the girl had rainbow hair. If I remember correctly, it was like rainbow. I think it was the Miami thing for Art Basel for the rooftop of the Gates Hotel. Yeah, I saw your entry, and I was like, that was the second time I came across your artwork, and I'm like, this guy's got some good fucking looking images. Is so AI? How do you produce your art? I mean, what? How do you play around with and come up with these images?
I mean, it's purely just, you know, I guess internally evoked. Um, there's a lot of mixed media. There's some photography there as well. When it comes to art, I do like to play around a little bit with some AI. I also like to play around with Procreate, and just whatever feels good. You know what I mean? Whatever feels good and looks good, and and us as artists, what I'm saying, we love to. Once it's at a certain place, we might continue to play along with it, and create more out of it. Like sometimes we got to just stop and just let it be what it is, and go to the next piece. You know what I mean? But I start to like create collections out of some of these as well, or
Right, right, yeah.
yeah, um, and there's people that pick. They'll see my artwork and they might love all of it. They might like some of it. And I try to do different stuff and challenge myself to do different shit. It might be drippy, it might be pop, it might be kind of anime, it might be 3D, it might be sculpture like. Um, Shit, it might just be a fucking it might be a fucking rose. You know what I'm saying? It might be a plant or something. Like a sunset or something like that. But I try to incorporate anything and everything. And shout out to actually, I've been minting a lot of artwork. I actually got a shout out from so Hug XYZ was created with Randy Zuckerberg and Debbie Soon.
Right.
And Randy Zuckerberg shouted me out. You know what I'm saying? Huge shout out. And documented and writing and everything. Shouted out my music. I'm like, wow, that's huge. You know what I mean? And I posted that, so shout out to her. And I've been releasing music on, not music, but art on various blockchains, Base, Ethereum, Solana, and I recently did one on Tezos for Object for Halloween, and I had my very first purchase on there. So that was the Genesis drop, the very first one on Object Tezos, and the person that bought that was Archana. So shout out to Archana. She's part of the One Love DAO collective. I'm a member of the One Love DAO, One Love Art DAO. Shout out to them, Jen, the whole fam, Chaz. We love y'all. Man, we just, the art's been out here, bro. But we've had art like globally displayed in Paris and Lisbon and Africa and fucking Bali.
Hey,
New York, LA, Vegas.
Darius, real quick, where are the links to where would I find the links to Object or any of the or any of your marketplaces?
Let me see if I can. Let me send you a portfolio here.
All right, perfect.
Let's see, like.
Let's bring up some of the art. Let's bring up some of your artwork in the marketplaces. I know you got more tracks, so it would be cool if we brought up some of your tracks and played a couple more tracks and showed them some of your artwork from the marketplaces.
All right, let's do that. So are you familiar with Launch My NFT?
I see it here written, launch my NFT, but I'm not familiar. Is that a marketplace?
That's a marketplace.
Okay.
We have, so like those 5 tracks that we sold out this summer.
Okay.
You'll find all of them on Launch My NFT as well. I just sent you an art portfolio. And I'll send you you like lit, so let me get you fired up on some other crazy shit on.
Man, tell me Hug didn't have one of the best layouts.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. They're legendary. They're legendary, man. And shout out to Art coming in, Art Domains coming in and taking it to the next level as well.
All right, what do I want to show them as far as I have all work, but do I want to scroll through your portfolio
You
here?
want to scroll around and look at some stuff that might pique the eye. And you see I kind of categorized it too. And there's, it's a general portfolio. There's more that's been created beyond that, but at least you get an idea like, wow, this guy's fucking nuts. I can bring the one up on object as well too.
Let's play something for them while we're showing them your art, bro.
Let's play something for them. Let's play something for them. I'm gonna send you this.
What would be a good track to play behind while we show them some of your artworks?
So we got a track with Snoop now. We can play that one later. Shout out to Snoop. Also tokenized the music and gave us an opportunity to collab if you meant it. So we did exactly that. And that's chilling on the blockchain. You can run this Holly real quick. That's minting right now as well. With the DigiJoints family, people are loving the shit out of that record. We got some merch that just was printed with it. We can run that one.
Hey, how do you decide who you want to work with?
It's usually a mutual thing, or some people would send me stuff. I'll tell anybody I want to collab, send me what you got. You know what I mean? And if I'm fucking rocking with it, I know I can do something on it. I'll let them know ASAP. Hey, I'm gonna go crazy on this, and here's when I can have it delivered by. I'm a huge collaborator. People know that, and we've collaborated with some legends, and you can see them. The material fucking speaks for itself. Shit, I've collabed with people that just like I'm gonna sing the Top Speed track. Shout out to Sabeats that just spoke. You know what I'm saying? She was just speaking, talking to the record, and then it was so fire that we put it on the track, and there we go. She's got a track with me. She's got another track with me where we collab on the artwork.
So, question: I have launched my NFT here, but how do we bring up the track?
So you just scroll down. You should be able to see a ton of tracks that are all minted, and you can just play any one of them.
Okay, so we just play any one of these, yeah?
Yep, you can click on it and press play.
Got it. Okay. All right. Let's play. This is Holly, yes?
Run that shit. Turn it up.
All right, let's go.
Disco crazy. Yeah. Make a meal, yeah, she like my Bollywood. Lights, cameras, action, all of the above. Got the poly come through and they gon' show you love. Hey, look, what it is, though. Ice bezel, but they call that blockchain. It's your motion, but you gotta catch these angles. Fresh up out of Hollywood. Hey, woo. Fresh up out of Hollywood. We on fire, that's just what it is. Make a meal, she like my Hollywood. Sure, well, alright though. Gotta keep that paper stacking all night though. Where 3 drop, this for paparazzi. Fresh up out of Hollywood. It's crazy. They wasn't ready for this one for sure. Shout out to the fam. Shout out. Real shorts, real live. Big amounts family, MOB. Let's go. Crypto God, J Connects. We worldwide. We doing it. Fresh out of that poly, what it is though. Got that real, now you're rocking nice grill though. Need a stash, they can fit up in the billfold. This innovation, God, I'm asking how that feel though. Fresh up out of Hollywood. It's real.
Yo, you know who you remind me of?
What's that, baby?
You remind me of Timbaland.
Oh, what? Cause when he's doing the beats with his mouth type shit.
Yeah. Well, the way he talks over the track, you got like that same swag to you. I mean, you have your own style,
Of course.
but Timbaland, but his original stuff. When the album was called Timbaland and Magoo.
And Magoo, yeah. Shout out to Magoo.
Yeah, you bring me those vibes when I'm listening to you. All right, what else we got for him?
Yeah, that's a crazy record. So people are doing the Holly dance. That's what we call it, or we say Happy Holidays. You know, it's so many plays on that word. It just
Yeah, Hollywood, I heard too.
Fresh Up Out of Hollywood, and that's another one of those tracks that was like blockchain derivative. You know what I mean? We're actually talking about Bollywood and things like that, but it's clearly translates to a fucking club banger. You know what I mean? They're like, oh my, what is it? You know what I'm saying? They don't really know it's crypto related, but they're just rocking out to it, yo. So shout out to the DJ spinning that one and getting eyeballs on that one.
We got Top Speed next. We're gonna play that for him.
Yeah, run Top Speed for him.
All right, we'll play this next.
That's so dope.
Oh my god, that is so much fun. Yeah. So sexy. Can't wait for the next one.
You got a good voice, bro.
Yes, sir.
I've been on the scene like I've been working all week late night. I had to get it poppin' for the city. My ex just say goddamn man, the whiskey. Yeah, what? Really one-on-one. Like to show out at the bank when they throwing ones. They know that it's about to be a shakedown. Music sound better when your ass up face down. Oh, won't fit, mama, let it breathe. Ain't too many from the side, I can't handle these. But when the beat drop, hands on your knees. Need a bad chick that's a freak that can bust it with the wall. Hey, Top Speed. Yeah, no Top Speed. Hey, when the beat drop, hands on your knees. Need a bad chick that can freak that can bust it with the wall. After party banging, bring 'em outside. Said she got a new dance called the Top Glide. I ain't never seen it, except when we in bed. Now she got the clubs calling out a code red. Whoa, goddamn, it's been a minute. Bring a couple girlfriends, cover when you finish. Said she going OD for the overtime. Hand on the neck, she a freak, about to bust it with the yeah. Top Speed. Yeah, Top Speed. Hey, when the beat drop, hands on your knees. Need a bad chick that can freak, that can bust it with the Top Speed. Yeah, no Top Speed. Hey, when the beat drop, hands on your knees. Need a bad chick that can freak, that can bust it like this. Hold up, give it up for a one time. I be hitting it from the back on the front line. Booty Poppin' said she got some shit to work out. She been going out, we said it's the best route. Hey, we had to get it poppin' for the city. Now she looking at my face and damn we're busy. Walk up to her fast, and it's a cold red. Need a bad chick that's a freak that can bust it like, oh, yeah. Top Speed. What? Nigga Top Speed. Hey, when the beat drop, hands on your knees. Need a bad chick that's a freak that can bust it like, yeah, they ain't really hot like me. I know they think so, they ain't really hot like D. We got flow, soul, slaps and bops. Come put your hands on the wall before the DJ make the beat go. Shit crazy. You know we gotta do it like that every time, man. Highest vibes only. We out.
Darius, I got a question for you.
What's that, baby?
Where'd the health come into all of this? You don't look like you do without a lot of you gotta have a lot of discipline. So where did the health end of this all come in?
What you mean, being fitness?
Yeah.
Enthusiast?
Yes. Yeah. It's not easy to look the way you do. It takes a lot of discipline and a lot of hard work. How was that installed in you?
brought some food home for the queen. I gotta make sure she got her silverware. Hold on 1 second.
I'm playing the party while we're waiting.
You know, when they start dancing to these records, they're gonna be in good fucking shape too, baby.
Now look here. I wasn't gonna do it at first. I wasn't even gonna come to the metaverse. But I mean, I'm going ape shit crazy. I mean.
We got another one. Yeah. Yo, loud. We gotta go crazy on this. What it look like when we step up in the building, gotta look right. Gonna be scoping at the ladies, about to get right. Yeah, we gon' wake up in the morning to the sunlight. She's screaming out. Rose rock white like we flow high key. Her skin drip like I see. If you're looking for that feeling, got some privacy. We can do however you like. Come catch this vibe with me. Hey, where the party at? Tell the people where the party at. That's where we at. Popping bottles, then we run it back. Ain't no limit where this party at. That's where we at. Hey, where the party at? Tell the people where the party at. That's where we at. Popping bottles, then we run it back. Ain't no limit where this party at. That's where we at.
1, 2, 3, 4, please turn the beat on. Baseline so fine, young nigga spittin'. Turned up, turned on, came to get my party on. Like that, right back like that. Hit it, smoke on, locs on. Everybody's in the place. On the case, in your face, nigga, we born in a pink coat. Mean run, show love. On the real, 5 bills, that's what it does.
Where the party at? Tell the people where the party at. That's where we at. Popping bottles, then we run it back. Ain't no limit where this party at. That's where we at. Where the party at? Tell the people where the party at. That's where we at. Popping bottles, then we run it back. Ain't no limit where this party at. That's where we at. Yeah. It's been another way, y'all. Telling them where the party at. Forever.
Darius and Snoop, huh?
Talk to him, baby.
Not bad, Darius.
You see how we switched it up? We had to give him, a classic with the funk, you know what I'm saying? The swag. We do it all, baby.
That had that old Snoop feel to it.
You know what I mean? Did the beat switch up on them? They didn't know what was coming.
The surprises keep coming, Darius.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we got to keep the people on their toes, After a while, everything starts sounding like, sonic wallpaper. You got to get crazy.
The fitness. How did fitness become part of your life, Darius?
Fitness has always been, that. You know what I mean? Just an active lifestyle. At a young age, with the wrestling and beating each other up. You know what I'm saying? With the friends, working each other out. Football. Again, the break dancing. I got a martial arts background. I remember back in I think it was junior high or freshman year of high school, they did a body fat test and they were like, bro, you got like perfect, like you got like 8% body fat. You know what I mean? And I've had abs since I was in like 3rd grade. You know what I mean? It was crazy. So that's always been a thing, and you want to be healthy. You want to be healthy. Aesthetically. It was never really about the image thing. It was about more just being, healthy and strong. If you want to, accomplish a certain thing or run this way or lift this amount of weight, just being able to accomplish, you got to work out. Being able to go the distance in a jog, again, the track and field, you got to work out. You got to challenge yourself. You want to do certain power moves on the dance floor. You got to work out. Repetition. Uh, so that's really what it is, and it's not like strictly gym. Even though, like I think more so now, it's like okay, more outside work and gym work for the maintenance. And it's fun, find some fun in these things, and you know, and actually, like every now and then, I think we all can have our like our cheat meals and stuff like that. So working out actually gives you, I guess, I don't know, a green light to let me go ahead and have this. It gives you a reason to work out or to have enjoy that meal, that pizza with the cinnamon rolls, But it's going to be an organic choice. It might be a cauliflower crust, made a certain way. Yeah, that kind of shit, We got one temple, man. We got to take care of ourselves, You got, and I think, at the end of the day, one quote I like to live by is the greatest gift we can give to humanity is what? To make the most of ourselves, right? And that includes mentally, spiritually, physically, like, being a living, breathing, walking example of that, which is, what I mean? So we come with it. And of course, performing on stage will definitely get you in shape. That's why sometimes the shirt ends up off and the sweat ends up on, sometimes on the audience, what I mean? So there you go.
I feel like I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like a lot of people have lost their way when it comes to health.
Yeah, right. And for the most part, we can't speak for everybody, but for the most part, some people like it does boil down to a choice. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, okay, new year, new me. But your life exists every day, and we see people that you know um, had the same choices and didn't make that choice. Now they're somewhere else, or maybe you see someone that went above and beyond, and now they're somewhere else too. So you find that happy, healthy medium, to give you that extension of life, so you can, be out here and to create more and do more and provide more and be more, while we're here. You know what I mean? And just enjoy yourself, right? And look good and feel good, and oh, my back is this, my this is that, and okay, that's great. What do we want to do about it? That's choice. Let's decide, right? The reality, the experience we would like to have, and let's move in that direction. Amen.
Darius, would you say that life you handle life better when you feel better about yourself?
Absolutely. When you're coming from a place of, gratitude and peace and adoration and love and care, you can project that, onto others. When you're coming from another place that may not be in the lineage of those things, and maybe from, a darker place, and maybe that's going to be what you're going to project. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of variety to life. But when it comes to me personally, like yeah, what I mean, absolutely, I want to, you know, I may not get enough sleep this night, but but I'm still going to be optimum. I'm still going to be optimistic, cautiously optimistic. I'm still going to project, the speech and reality and the actions of that which I want to experience. You know what I mean? And how I, care to relate to other people. Like not everything is all, butterflies and bells and whistles, but it can be. You know what I mean? Like somebody can project something else upon you, and it's up to you to react to that or not. You know, or we can guide that in another direction, or we can ignore it and smile and keep it moving, right? And that boils down to choices again. I like that question. Good question.
The Egyptians always said our body is a temple, and interesting you said, you take care of your temple. We only got one time to go around in life. I've always felt like if you liked what you saw in the mirror, you can handle life a lot better. But it takes a lot of discipline, a lot of willpower to get it right, and you certainly do get it right. which is why you have the larger than life celebrity vibes. I was watching the Bad Boys, the premiere when you were on the carpet, and interesting how they all gravitated to you to get into your camera. Yeah, bro, you had very Hollywood vibes on the side there, and they were all walking over to you, man.
Yeah, you know,
Like this magnet, bro.
yeah, we got a resume in that too on IMDb, man. Thank you for checking that out. Yeah, I'd love to do a little bit more of that as well. I'd love to do a lot more of that actually. That's just fun, man. You know what I mean? Seeing all the smiles and then the energy of the people, you know, that's amazing, man. It's amazing. And I like what you said. I like what you said earlier. And you know, and in addition to that, being able to enjoy the presence of others, we got to be able to enjoy the presence of ourselves, right? Like, you know, we got to be able to enjoy our own silence. You know, when you can do that and just sit and chill in peace and, you know, listen to your own heartbeat for a couple seconds, you know, and have a conscious breath, you know, a nice, long, deep breath. Man, there's a lot that can come from that, you know, just being at peace with yourself. And now you're able to like walk out and share and compliment that peace onto the world, you know. But shout out to you for seeing that. And there's some major people there, and they're like, "Oh my God, yo, you gotta do this, you gotta hop on this, you gotta." Yeah, of course. And we're open for all those opportunities. Absolutely, why not? Right? Like you said, YOLO.
What do we got? We got Baps from next, right?
Well, let's take a look.
We got Baps, but it says sold out. So where do I find the track?
You can still play it on there, or can you not?
I can't. No, it says sold out. I can't find.
All right, actually, that one's on YouTube as well.
All right, hang on. Let me go back to YouTube.
Or you can play it on Magic Eden. But yeah, it's on YouTube. I should have a folder for it. Same thing with Dive. Fresh. That's fresh.
We never got a chance to play artwork. Let me know when we get when you want to drop that one for him.
Maybe we'll close them out with that one.
Yeah, I like that idea.
All right. Baps is 3 verses. It's Ball Out, then myself, and then we got the lovely Miss Fathom dropping a verse at the end.
We met in high school.
Beat switch up.
All right, I got Baps. Let's play this for him. Give me let's see how long. Okay, yeah, give me a couple minutes. Let me play this. I'll let you know.
That's right.
Stepping on the crack, I'm about to break her back. Slam her on the mat, I'm about to make her tap. I kept the receipt so I can take her back. Waist and snaps, and face, no back. Got that uppercase, grade A, no cap. Body shaped like a damn bass, no cap. Make me wanna pay to see you shake that cat. I do what it do, I don't do what it don't. If I was laying it down, tell me just what do you want? Baby, I need me a crown, then I'ma need me a blunt. I know you loving the sound, making that booty jump. Bounce, bounce, slam, that's a motherfucking dunk. Plus I got like 4 quarters, but we only smoking runts. And my wrist, of course, water, put some ice up in the front. Never ever been a fool, you couldn't even trick me once. She got bass all in the back, and the tweeters in the front. And she make it vibrate, like the speakers in the truck. How do we get from on top of the bed, all the shooters in the front? Maybe I must be up out of my head if I treat it like some lunch. She got the jungle juice.
Hang on, we got a winner here. This one's good.
You loving the sound, making that booty
Let's
jump.
go, baby.
Yeah, you're pretty good riding the beat. Hang on. I feel like Funk Master Flex right now, but I don't have a bomb button.
Crazy, baby. We're crazy.
All right, hang on. Let me start this. So this is Baps is a winner here. Hang on.
Bounce slam, that's a motherfucking dunk. Plus I got like a damn bass, no cap. Make me wanna pay to see you shake that cat. I do what it do, I don't do what it don't. If I was laying it down, tell me just what do you want? Baby, I need me a crown, then I'ma need me a blunt. I know you loving the sound, making that booty jump. pound slam, that's a motherfucking dunk. Plus I got like 4 quarters, but we only smoking runts. And my wrist, of course, water, put some ice up in the front. Never ever been a fool, you couldn't even trick me once. She got bass all in the back and the tweeters in the front. And she make it vibrate like the speakers in the trunk. How do we get from on top of the bed, all the sheets is in the front? Maybe I must be up out of my head if I treat it like some lunch. She got the jungle juice, I got the power punch. Stick and move, got a couple different options, pick a few. Give me yellow, give me red, give me blue. Some shit to match my jewels. These bitches be like, ooh, let me see, is it brand new? Shake that cat, shake that cat. Stepping on the crack, I'm about to break her back. Slam her on the mat, I'm about to make her tap. I kept the receipt so I can take her back. Waist is snatched, the face go back. Got that uppercase grade A, no cap. Body shaped like a damn base, no cap. Make you wanna pay to see you shake that cat.
Ass fat, but her boobies at the trap door. After hours, straight from Tootsie's at the back door. She say she can bring a friend when the show close. No clothes, drop on KOD, bitches all pole. VIP section, we can talk about it. Ain't about the money, you can walk around it. Rockstar life, don't matter what the track be. If you need a hit, better tell them who the set be, bitch. Fire squad type shit.
Shake that cat, stepping on the crack, I'm about to break her back. Make her tap. Make her tap. Is you coming, baby? Is you coming, baby? I gotta know what time you want it. I'm tryna find out what that means. Cause I'm the one in case you know. I'm the one you need. When you done, just bring that ass to me. So when you done, just bring that ass to me. When you done, just is you coming, baby? Hey, hey. Is you coming, baby? I'm gonna know what time you want it. I'm tryna find out what that means. When you done, just bring that ass to me. Bring that ass to me. Just when you done, just bring that ass to me. Bring that ass to me. So when you done, just bring that ass to me. Yeah. I'm the one you need. When you done, just bring that ass. You coming, baby? Is you coming, baby?
Tatted up, so I don't mind pain. Being gagged and cuffed, nigga, I'm game. Clock ticking, time change. Twat dripping, slime gang gets top stiff, and I'm not kidding. Do not look like I'm strange for saying this. He wanna stay in the pussy. When he be saying it's cushy. Now me, he all about from work, he calling out like what he playing was hooky. Over, want me to bring that ass, never sober. Want me to bring the gas, so you providing the herb. That's tea loose, that's free use. Me, delighted to serve. High flight of a bird, ride till breakdown side of the curb. Roadside, them soul ties, badge on ball. Old guys, bags on full. Leaf raking, leap taking, peacemaking. Leave that nigga's knee shaking. Now he on some she's taking.
Did you know every 40 seconds someone
Pretty
has a
good,
heart
pretty
attack?
good, Darius. We still got you? You still there?
This is what we do, baby. This is what we do.
Yeah, that's good shit, Darius.
Hits.
What else? Let's see. We got any? Let me make sure we got all of them here. I think this
You want
is.
to play dive?
Nah, we didn't play dive yet. Hang on. Let me make. I think
right.
this might be the last one.
We're taking them to the islands on that one.
Very distinctive type of voice, Darius,
Yes.
and flow.
Yes. And diverse, you know?
Very, very. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. That's what people want. They want something unique. You know, they don't want everybody's starting to sound like type shit.
And you already got the rock star profile too. Now I got a question for you, but we're gonna come back to it. Dive is loaded. I'm gonna play this for them now. But have you ever modeled?
I got a modeling background. Absolutely. That, that's whole. That's
Well,
part of the whole.
how did come you didn't fill nobody in? You know what I do for a living, right?
That's part of the acting thing. What do you got?
I'm a photographer, bro.
You got the agency. You got the booking agency and shit. Let's go crazy.
We actually used to book models. That's right. Yeah, holy shit. That was about 15 years ago, but I had to ask. We're gonna come back to that. We're gonna talk about that a little more, but let's play Dive first for him.
Let's go crazy.
You in particular, life never said it's going to be fair. Raise above the storm, put your hands out there. No guarantee you will build today. Shine to the dark, you will flame on that. Build today. Shine to the dark, build today. Shine to the dark, build today. Shine to the dark, baby, you will flame on that. I said, do you love me? You kiss, you know I follow. Time is of the essence, you know I don't know. Somehow I feel like I'm ready. Vibes when I am inside is amazing. Take you to a better place in a Bentley. When you cross the line, you will ready. All my anxieties, facing all my fears. Steady on my grind, defensive like content. No one can take my place. Many things I can't say. You can feel my pain. You don't know me, Shadi, I'm so different. That is my only weakness. Yeah, go for do it my way. Loving on your body like it is my last day. You come for the money, baby, let me know. She like it anytime I put pressure. Girl, take your love. Life never said it's going to be fair. Raise above the storm, put your hands out there. No guarantee you will build today. Shine to the dark, you will flame on that. Build today. Shine to the dark, build today. Shine to the dark, build today. Shine to the dark, baby, you will flame on that.
Bills who done show me. Got it going on, I get no sleep. Notice all full of lies and we go deep. Man, we going in. Said she only got time for the higher end. Set the roof on fire. Top three out. On the replay, can you clock in? Whoa, get that workout. Dare you say the word, get this some workout. Send only top spin on that workout. Wide God, worldwide, it's the public crowd. Yes, only top tier. Gotta shine it through the dark, mama, no fear. God dive in my arms, girl, I'm right here. It's one life we can live, do you care?
Life never said it's going to be fair. Raise above the storm, put your hands out there. No guarantee you will build today. Shine to the dark, you will flame on that. Build today. Shine to the dark, build today. Shine to the dark, build today. Shine to the dark, baby, you will flame on that.
We do this. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Darius, you know Kiss? You ever listen to Jada?
Yeah.
You know how he has the his signature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like your laugh is your signature, bro.
Ah, shit. You know what? I should probably send you something exclusive too. Now that you said that.
I'm serious. That laugh you have, I feel like if you did that at the beginning of every track, everybody would know it was you.
Oh yeah, we got to give them something. They know we about to go crazy.
Talk to me about the modeling.
About the modeling, shit. You seen some of the photos online? Baby,
I did. It looked like you were a natural at it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, shit. That actually started when I was in college. People were doing different like photography assignments and stuff like that. they would be like, "Yo, can I take some photos of you?" I'm like, "All right, whatever." I know that sounds crazy, but it was with my clothes on, obviously, and it was around the campus and stuff like that. But it was just like, nah, you got an interesting look. You know what I'm saying? Like your features, your jawbone, in great shape and all that shit. Whatever, guys and girls, right? They were, saying that shit. So that's where it started, and then it kind of trickled into, hey, you know what? Shit, I can get you a whole fucking portfolio done. You know what I'm saying? Like the full length shots, the headshots, profile shots. Get a book printed out, go to some modeling agencies, and fucking see what happens. You know what I mean? So I've walked some runway. Uh, I've done some shows. I've been in a few films. Um, one of the runway shows that I did actually was at the Hilton Anatole in Dallas. Giant fucking hotel, right? Big ass runway. It was like a hair show for a major hair company. I forget which one. Um, and they fucking dyed like one side of my hair, chopped it. It was like blonde on one side. It was crazy. And I walked that bitch and with my shirt off. After party was at the W Hotel, top floor, ghost bar, glass floor and shit like that. And we were treated like total rock stars. You know what I mean? Like everybody jumping on us to be taking a photo. That was absolutely crazy. I'm like, okay, this is the life, right? This is the model-esque superstar fucking life, right? Yeah, a lot of action. And mind you, we're in college, so it was like anything goes, right? Um, and that led into, I think, some of my first film gigs were actually out here in South Florida. I was in the film called the Invincible. Actually, no, I was in that film in Texas. They shot that in Dallas, Invincible with Mark Wahlberg. Check that.
That was the football one, right?
That was the football movie. Yeah,
That was a
exactly. I
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
an audience member in the stands. I think I was a football player, kind of just there, like an extra kind of guy, whatever. Didn't have any lines for that one. I had lines. I had a line in a movie that was shot here in Florida. What's it called? I think it's called Son of Morning, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look it up on my own IMDb. Son of Morning. I had a baseball outfit on in that scene, which was hilarious. Uh, I was the lead in a movie. Shit, what was the name of this film? I gotta look this stuff up. I played a guy named Alonzo. I was like a gangster or something like that, and and my partner was actually a female, and she passed away in the movie, and I had to get really emotional. And then I turned my life around, devoted it to Christ, and that was that was that movie. That was a crazy movie. So yeah, man, I'm looking interested in doing a lot more. I've done some stuff with Univision. So shout out to Univision. I actually ran into some of my fellow actors and actresses during Art Basel recently as well. Oh my god, yeah, let's take a I gotta get all this stuff on there. That's so much content on my phone. I gotta get up, bro. From modeling to acting, like,
Yeah, I feel you.
yeah, it's fun, man.
Talk to me a little bit about performing on stage.
Yeah, man, performing on stage. Yo, people have come to expect a fucking, or actually, you know what? They've come to expect the unexpected when it comes to Darius. They know it's gonna be great. It's gonna be crazy. They might see something they've never seen before. They might hear some exclusive tracks. And also, I've been known to break a few stages as well. Like, shout out to the Pigeons. We split this stage in half. The way this stage there's video footage of this as well. And I kept performing. Hey, you got to keep going, baby. Like, hey, you're here for the people. Like, fuck all that, you know. But actually, when I finished one track, shout out to Smarts, he stopped me uh, and going into the next track. No, we gotta fix this. Get the insurance. You know what I'm saying? We need Darius breaking a leg.
Where was this? Was this at the Bronx spot
This was Pictures of New York event, the last lap
at NFT NYC? Yeah.
at TNYC broke the stage, baby.
What night did you perform there? I was there on Friday night.
It probably was that one. I don't know. I have to look at the calendar again, but yeah, people were stomping around on the stage, but Darius didn't have to do all that. He just got up there and it was some power in the legs, power in the hips, or something. I don't know what it was, but it split. Okay, part the seas, baby, and banger after banger after banger. Shout out to the DJ that was there as well, man. He was great. We did a track called Legend. He loved that track. He loved Top Speed. Legend is unreleased. We're gonna have to get that out pretty soon, man. People have been loving that one. I've been sitting on that for about a good year. Um, yeah, performing is fun, man. I really do it. It's really not even about me. I do it so people get a visual of how I feel when I'm listening to it. Like this is how I would kind of go crazy in the club, I guess, if I heard it. And if I'm rapping the lyrics, and I actually, I like to extend the mic to the audience and let them get a few ad-libs in, get a few lines in. And they know it's me. Like they hear me, they hear my voice, and I'm fucking moving around, running around, jumping, running through the audience. So shout out to that, man. And shout out to everybody that gets the footage. It's always a movie every time. It's always a movie every time, bro.
Let me make sure that let's see, we got big amount. I don't think we played big amounts, but we played everything else. We up lit top
We
speed.
just performed recently at the Ugly Duck Society event at Art Basel. Shout out to them. Shout out to Mother Duck and Scrooge for having us out. Appreciate y'all, fam. And we also performed at the gate. It's One Love Down art event. We did a spoken word piece real quick to close it out. Shout out to that. Love that.
Now I know you wanted to speak a little bit about Art Basel with I want to make sure I say it right. Madame, am I saying it right?
Madame. You're almost like madam, right? So
Madam. Okay, Madame.
Yeah. We have the full breakdown of Madame. The Genesis physical, in high demand, tons of footage. I have the description written up for it. We're gonna put together a video. People have been looking out for this video of all the interactions with it, and someone is going to be the very first proud owner of that physical piece. It's actually minted on the blockchain as well on Foundation, and but it's our Genesis physical. So it's beautiful. Premium matte.
I got it up. I got it up now.
Yeah, premium matte acrylic on solidified cold pressed canvas. It's got the shadow back. It's a pure black backing, so it's extremely luxurious. It's not the open back. Um, once again, original Genesis physical, 16 by 20 by 1. And my description, I can read it for you here, is Madame expresses the ultimate embodiment of power, prestige, presence, and passion, a resurrection of pure vibration and grace that lives beyond any sense of measure. She offers peace, wisdom, and guidance to that which is sacred, yet forever. Amen. Queen Madame. Sheesh. That's exactly what you get when you look at it. And looking forward to getting that to the next rightful owner. I've already had people say, please hold this for me. I'm going to get this. But yeah, first come, first serve. I'd love to hold it.
And that's on base on Foundation, correct?
Yeah, it's digital as well. If anybody wants another method of getting that, you can just hit me up in the DMs on any platform, Mr. Darius Music or Mr. Darius One, and I got you. We'll make it happen.
Talk to me about, and I think we got everything except big amounts. That was the one thing that we didn't play. Big amounts is.
I find it super interesting.
Let me
how
get
much
back
By the way,
to.
a lot of
legal
these
industry
tracks,
there is today.
we got a lot of tracks, right? But a lot of these tracks, people are using them mid conversation. When they see me, they start spitting the song. Like Big Amounts is like it's an intro. Like you might, if you're around me, all right, and we're just vibing, somebody might come up to me and go, Big Amounts. Or they might see me in space and be like, oh, we got Darius. It's Kong season, Big Amounts. Anything like, due to Holly, they'll just use the song title, We Up, while in mid conversation because it communicates to the people. These are real life tracks that have become a part of everyone's life. So, shout out to everybody for doing that. I love y'all.
Hey, Darius, I think I don't know, I'm pretty sure we covered everything. I got everything except big amounts. That was, but we played everything on that set list. We
Play
also,
hard work yet?
no, where is hard work?
Hard work.
Oh, no, we're going to save that for the end, right?
All right.
Yeah, let's save that for the closing song.
Let's do it, baby.
But we played pretty much everything else. And then while you were talking and while we were playing the tracks, I went through everything on your gram. I showed him everything. Also went through all your artworks as well. I didn't show him the object because I can't seem to find your object.
Let me see if I sent that to you. Let me see here.
Let me see. Is it if I go to object and search Mr. Darius, it'll come up?
Yeah, I should pop up.
All right, hang on. Let me bring up your object.
I also got a lot of moving visuals. So as you can see, some of these music tracks, when you play them, it's a full-on music video as well within the wallet. So people love that. It's not just like a static image, no, it's alive. It's moving to the beat and everything. So let me make sure you have this object as well.
I got it. I found you.
All right. Midnight Veil.
I got Immortality, Midnight Veil, yes?
That one, baby, Immortality.
Oh, it's part of the Midnight Veil. Oh, okay. I remember this. Oh, all right. I remember this.
Yeah. Share to earn 2%. So rewards people that are sharing it. Yeah, we've been doing a lot with One Love Art Down. We had our artwork featured on the boat as well during Art Basel. Shout out to that. That was phenomenal. Full on video. A lot of the projects we were part of this year, we featured it in our video. A lot of the artworks that we did. So it was more than just one image. You know what I mean? I wanted to include a lot of people that I worked with, a lot of artwork I did for those projects, like some of the artwork for the music and shit like that.
Big Amount, Sound XYZ. I haven't seen this marketplace yet.
Yeah, and so Sound XYZ has hit a sunset, but the items that are still there are still available for mint till they mint out. And you can still access the music in your wallets via OpenSea and via wherever it translates to. It translates to like Magic Eden and Sniper. And shout out to Sound XYZ for being a pioneer in the space as well. We appreciate them and all they brought to the table for us.
Let's play in Big Amounts real quick. That way we could check off everything on this list. I'm kind of OCD like that, but I wanted to make sure we covered everything on the links that you sent me. Let's play in Big Amounts. Hang on 1 second. Be back in 3 minutes.
Let's go. Big amount. I just hit the man for the big amount. Bank fraud, that ain't what we about. Blockchain for the big amount. What? Big amount. All white ghosts, what they talking about? I ain't going broke, we need big amount. Hey, big amount. She said, what's your phone number? I said, big amount. I heard lining up the trap with some big amount. Got some bricks sitting pretty, what you need for it? Rock so big you can lean on it. Hey, yesterday's price ain't the same today. Shout out to Sound Swap, we gon' make a way. We going up, so this where we stay. Popping bottles in the middle of the fucking back. Baby. Big amount. Couple credit cards with some big amount. Got you to the man for them big amount. Riding new whip on some big amount. Big amount. Half a $250,000 on a bigger house. See, I ain't going broke, we need big amount. Hey, big amount. Baby asking where the party, I'm like this away. Got the pole for the strippers getting lit today. Almost left the cell phone at the trap house. Too busy thinking about them numbers up, drop the number. Homie say he got the motion, how much do it pay? Ain't got the time for bullshit, gotta get it today. However, LA, we gotta feed the fam. He's the type of mouse that I have a nigga like, goddamn. Big amount. Couple credit cards with some big amount. Like that. I just sent them in for them big amount. Riding new whip off some big amount. Hey. Big amount. Yeah. I could put a meal on a bigger house. See, I ain't going broke, we need big amount. Hey. Big amount. The dream, baby. She's fuck up the weed, baby. The highest breed, baby. You got what you need, baby. You put your dream on it. You put the team on it. You only got one shot. If this be your theme on it, let's go. Yeah. Pull off some running back to that crib, it was on sight. Poured it out for that flip, put it on light. We was out here trying to get it at its own price. Gotta sacrifice for the whole thing to take place. Big amount.
Ass fat, thick, big amounts like the NASDAQ. Ass flack, she need coverage. I'ma smash that, crash that. Bring your girlfriend, she won't cash out, we past that. Pop on OnlyFans, what's that hashtag? Big amounts.
Hey, Darius, talk to me about salvation.
All right, so I sent you a link to the book.
I got it up.
All right, we're up, Amazon.com. So I remember I told you earlier about my sister and grandma saying, keep going, and how, sis just wanted to write like me growing up, and how we lost those writings. Well, we dove back in and just started creating from ground zero, and a lot of what you see in the salvation is what came out. That's the translation, and what you will see there is a culmination of a stream of consciousness and in some spoken word form, and you could actually speak alongside these scriptures, we like to say, in melodic form. So if you've never rapped before, if you have rapped before, you have some familiarity. So a lot of it can come out very melodic, like, you know what I mean. So, and I I coined the table of contents as elements, right? We have power, we have time, we have love, we have soul, a few others, and there's a lot of favorites in there. So when you grab that, I can't wait to hear some of your favorites. You know what I mean? There's people that have known me for a while, and they see author, and then they either they know about it, or they didn't really like. I didn't really look into that. Where's the book? I need to get it. And usually it comes back around full circle around this time of the year, because people are looking for gifts to give to family and friends and things. I'm like, oh, and I start giving them away as well. Like, I should get you got a copy of the book. Oh, well, shit, if you get one, or I'll get you one, I'll sign it when I see you. That kind, write them a message in there, and I had to get it out when I got it out. I think it was December 21st and 21. So that was 12/21/21, right? With the numerics 333. I had to get it out at the time. It looked like it was too perfect. I had to get it out, and it was a few days before Christmas. I'm like, okay, let's crunch time. Let's figure this out. How can we self-publish? And I was balls to the walls getting it done, and I didn't know if it was gonna look right or not. I was like, yeah, let me get a final print. Boom. It seemed like it worked, and fuck, it was live, bro. It was live, and we put that together along with a lot of this was noted in my notes. So you have to do the formatting. The formatting is the number one thing. Format's got to be right. Font right, positioning. So by the time it prints, that's it. It's almost like I didn't have opportunity for do-overs or anything. So amen. The first print was fucking phenomenal. So we just kept it moving, kept it going, and that book is worldwide as well. You know, we have people in Australia with the book, Hawaii with the book, Egypt with the book, Africa with the book, UK. So that book is worldwide. You know, you might find it somewhere and pull it out, and you know, it does something to you. It takes you to another level. So allow that stream of consciousness to do exactly that for you.
Darius, do me a favor, and I think we got it all covered. We got the book, we got the modeling photos, we got the tracks, we got the art. I'm pretty sure I got everything that I could possibly dig up on you. I showed him everything. I got your entire gram in there. You know, the one thing I didn't do was I didn't get your Instagram in there, but I'm sorry, not your TikTok. That's the one thing I didn't get to go through, but I'm pretty sure everything on TikTok is also on your IG, correct?
I probably have a few more items on the IG, but yeah, you know, you can peruse them through the TikTok as well. Shout out to TikTok, because TikTok got a lot of those artwork views. So shout out to that. Okay. And I also just sent you an exclusive shout out to Beamer Boy. He sent me some stems from Joel Santana, and you know, we have to go crazy on that. That shit was fucking crazy, bro.
You want me to play this for them right now?
Yeah, it's exclusive. It's unreleased. You know, trying to figure out how we're gonna do it. Most likely we're gonna blockchain it. But yeah, fire.
Joel, huh? Very nice.
Fire in the booth.
All right, let's go. Let's do some old Dipset right now.
Yeah. Let's go. 808 cartel.
Yeah. Hope they got the message. Still got a whole collection of my whole selection. Get it. Still making money off my coke investments. Get it. Still got that dough invested, making more investments. Get it. Keep them loaded weapons, stay protecting all investments. $1 million worth of jewelry, that's a small investment. Get it. Try to take it, that might cost you your small intestine. No pick and choosing who get hit, we making no exceptions. Nah, they wanna smoke, so we blowing at them. Now your area look like a smoking section. Nowadays, all these niggas got some hoe intention. Get it, till you pull it out like a hoe extension. Get it, 30 in that bitch, you get the whole extension. You don't want it with my henchmen, boy, they so relentless. We come from all directions, take on all contestants. They know the drill, if they get caught, they don't make no confession.
I roll with Jewels up on the fucking record. Look, hating niggas trash, cause shit's disinfected. See, I've been going crazy since an adolescent. Fuck the Web3, now they all go get this fucking message. Go get this work. They counted to Texas. Bad bitch, she perfection. Can't handle the erection. Santana brought the tech in. Bullseye, better check in. Hold up, wait. Can't put my face, no perfection. UK versus Tech in. Bitch, I'm about to run this shit up. You lanes be shaking that cup. Yeah, bitch, I'm all in the what? Look, busting out the ab, dripping El Camino. Tell your whole squad ain't no crying in a fucking casino.
Hope they got the message. Still got a whole collection of my whole selection. Still making money off my coke investments. Still got that dough invested, making more investments. Yeah, hope they got the message. Still got a whole collection of my whole selection. Still making money off my coke investments. Still got that dough invested, making more investments.
Jewels, Mr. Darius. We not playing with y'all. We told them. We told them. Fuck out of here. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Nice. Bro, these all, this is everybody I grew up on.
Bangers. Bangers.
Crazy. Yeah, you pulling out all the hip hop artists that I grew up on and shot.
Yeah, you know, I get a feel for the people and I go, oh, okay, I know he's gonna like this.
These are all guys I used to work with.
There you go, man. There you go.
That's the whole Dipset crew. All right, Darius. I think we got it all. You think we got it all?
Yeah, we're gonna round them out with artwork. how you want to close them out?
All right. So what I want you to do is right now let everybody know best way to contact you, where to see the art, best place to see all the art, best place to anything on the blockchain that they might want to purchase. Let them know where the best way to find you, contact you, things like that.
All right. So my website, MrDariusMusic.com. That's MrDarius music.com. IG is Mr. Darius Music. You can find me on X at Mr. Darius1, Mr. Darius ONE. And you can just Google me as well. You can go to Google and type Mr. Darius. You're going to find all my links. If you're familiar with Linktree, I have a Linktree. I'll send that to you as well, Mark. It's Linktree/Mr. Darius. That'll get you pretty much everything, articles, book, energy drinks, Web 2 projects, Web 3 projects, more features, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm still building that out as well. There's always constantly being stuff added because we're always cooking and creating out here. You'll find the book link there as well. Salvation, the book, available now, Amazon.com. If you want to book me, shoot me a DM on Mr. Darius Music on IG or Mr. Darius1 on X. My email is mrdariusmusic@gmail.com. We just out here vibing, baby. You can also hit the contact page on the website. Very accessible. Very accessible. If you're a real one out here and you're cooking and creating and you want to do something together, you want to collab, you know what I'm saying? People out here know how I work. We're very organized, very professional, and we just let it get shit done, bro. Let's cook.
I could have used this link tree before the show, Darius.
It's pretty official, right?
Yeah, this would have helped navigate me. I'm on every single page you got, and there's no link tree. There's no link to the link tree anywhere, bro.
There you go.
You got to get the link tree on your X, on your IG. It's not even on your website, bro.
Because usually there's the icons at the top of the page of the website, but yeah, there's even more within the link tree for sure.
Yeah, the link tree really is. You got everything on there. All right, give me 1 second just to go over everything for him. Hang on 1 second. All right, so guys, this is his website, which is MrDariusMusic.com. Easily go here. This is his main site. Also, there's a contact page right here, and then not only that, but he has all the icons here. You can see all you got TikTok, X, IG, Facebook, Spotify, Amazon, YouTube. All of his links are up here. I think that's iHeart. Is that iHeart? I think that's iHeart.
Shout out to iHeart. I also put the link trees in my IG within those links as well to my bio, so you should be able to see it there as well.
Okay, hang on. This is all right. Let me bring up your X. This is his X. No, this is not his X. This is Supreme Kong. Let's go to Mr. Darius. Okay, this is his X, Mr. Darius1, and then also let's bring up his IG, which is MrDariusMusic.com. One Love dropping in saying, "Let's go, Darius."
What up, One Love? We appreciate you, One Love. Put some hearts up for the love, baby.
You said that link tree is in your okay, 3 more links. Yeah. I got it.
Yeah. In the bio, baby.
Okay, I didn't see that they changed that around on IG. So 3 more links. So his link tree link is right in his IG as well.
5 in there. I condensed it with the link tree.
Let's not forget about his TikTok. We'll bring up his TikTok. Let's just bring up the TikTok. Got the TikTok here as well on screen, and then let's bring up the Hug as well, because the Hug has a good. The Hug has an excellent source for all your art, which is nice. And then I think we have his object here as well. This is your object, and then also let's just bring up your foundation. And then, of course, let's bring up the Amazon for the book as well.
Absolutely.
That's important. So, you guys, as you can see, and then, of course, this is his link tree, which has all of his links. So very easy to find. Link tree, Mr. / Mr. Darius. All right, and this holds all of his links. You can see all of his art is right here. All of his socials are right here. Salvation, the book, the energy drink as well. Then up top, he has his main site, shop, and then all of his music. Starting with Apple, Spotify, or iHeartRadio, which we listen to a lot of his tracks. I'm going to queue up artwork. Let's see. I'm going to queue up artwork right now. Let's get this ready for everybody. And what I would like to do, Darius, if it's possible, if you can hit that video and come back to everybody just to say goodnight, I would appreciate that, if that is possible.
We take a look.
Just so they could see your face and you could say goodnight to them here. Let me, main camera. Oh, don't tell me this camera went out now. Oh. Whee. Okay. Let me bring this up. And okay, let's go. All right. Let's see. Let's bring up this. Yeah. Nope, that's not the one I'm looking for. Okay, you know what? How we're gonna do this? I know how we're gonna do this. We're gonna just the one I'm looking for. There you are, Darius. Give me 1 second. Nope, I didn't charge it up. Okay. So what I think we're gonna do is, let's see. Okay. That is a little shaky, so that is not coming on. Okay. We'll bring this back. And if I would have known that. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to, let's close out on this camera here. Let's do that while you have that. Let's see. I'm going to go main title here. Let's do this. Yeah, does this work? Vertical. Let's see. There we go. There you go. And then let's bring up full screen. All right. Let's do this while we do this. Darius, before we say,
I was talking to you. My mic was muted. My
bad. Yeah, I can hear you.
We've been around the world today, from the Christmas party to the road to Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. We not only that, but we covered it all, from the modeling to the songs to the tracks. You brought us into the Christmas event. You had us at a Christmas party. Yeah, we've been everywhere with you.
Everywhere today, man.
We spent the night with Darius. Darius, do me a favor. Why don't you drop some? Give him some words of inspiration before we say goodnight to everybody here.
I said, please don't let your heart grow cold, because even the hottest ice can still burn through the snow. And even the highest heights can touch as if they were close. Further than most, can't step on a heart that's in your hands when you're the host. Death from the coast, poetics over life as it shows, can grow better in the fire womb, relaxed and unfroze. No conditionings of air from what nature proposed. If what grows in cold is sows the heat enclosed that consoles. Bars. That's crazy.
Darius, believe it or not, 2.5 hours went pretty quick.
Insane.
I felt like I was all over the place. I was at Christmas parties. I was in the studio. I was listening to tracks.
We're on the highway.
Yeah, seriously, bro. We're everywhere at the moment. But very, very good show. And on top of it, got a good chance to show everybody the plethora of art that you have to offer them. They don't know, Darius. They don't know about your art. I'm usually the art. I focus on the art, but I didn't know too much about the. I just learned about the tracks and the music, and the performing and the modeling. So I learned a lot about you tonight, Darius.
I mean, there's always something to unravel. I'm constantly unraveling stuff of myself as well on a daily.
I did not get to learn all about this, all about you, the last show. But it was nice to learn about you right now. I am just plugging in the camera. Give me 1 second while I take care of this. This way I could come back and. All right, there. Good. We got it.
Shout out to everybody that tapped in and tuned in. We love y'all. Like and share this out. We appreciate y'all, baby. Let's go.
I'm going to give this one shot. See if I can get this out real quick. Give me 1 second while I close out the show, Darius, and I'll be back in 2 minutes. Give me 1 second, then we're going to say goodnight to everybody. Right. All right, y'all. So that was Mr. Darius. I got a chance to learn about Mr. Darius. I do this quick because hopefully the battery won't die on me. But we got a chance to learn about Mr. Darius tonight. We had him on the One Love Art Dow show for the Super Community 06, and he was part of that show for the very first time in HOP. But now we got him back to learn about him more, and learn about him we did. Not only a model, not only an artist, not only production, a writer, but lots of different facets to Mr. Darius, a performer, a track maker. And so, what a fun ride. Not only that, but we got to go to a Christmas party with them. On that note, guys, this week, lots of shit going on. I think we're going to do the Christmas HOP show on Wednesday. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. Linked by Art, space tomorrow, 9 to 11 a.m. See you guys in that space tomorrow with my co-host Sketch and Kat. Friday, TGIF. And then also Friday, we have Fa Fidel coming back on from 9 to 11. So we'll see Fa Fidel back. We'll do update show, catch up with her and see what's going on. And then I'll probably see you guys and talk to you guys before Christmas. But I'm still going to wish everybody a happy holiday. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and hanging out with us. And I appreciate y'all for being part of the show. We're going to come over to the comments now. We're going to get Darius on for one last chance and get him on to say goodnight to everybody. But until then, I appreciate all you guys for being part of the show. All right. So on that note, let's slide over to the show. All right, Darius. Let's say goodnight to some of these guys right now. And thank everybody for being part of the show here.
Who we got?
You are back on screen.
Who we got?
Let's see. We're going to, just in time. Look at that. All right. Thank you very much.
You got 1,000 new fans tonight, too, from the party.
We are going to, let's see who we got out there. And let's say goodnight to everybody. Over on Facebook, it's quiet on Facebook, but I know a few guys were watching. I want to thank you guys for tuning in, being part of the show. Verge XI, thank you for tuning in, being part of the show over on Twitch. Appreciate you very much. Over on YouTube, very quiet on YouTube. One day we'll have people watching. Over at IG, Nelia, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being part of the show. Uka, good to see you. Thank you for being part of the show. Giancarlo, Mari, Alessandro, thank you for joining in. Thank you for being part of the show. Significance, Dione, Hudasaka, Dorothy, Big Z, X Farito, Janita, thank you for joining. Thank you for being part of the show. Janita says hello, Darius.
What up, Janita?
Over on X, One Love
We see you.
Art Dow, thank you for being part of the show. All right.
That's a quad right there.
On that note, let's bring up your closeout track, Darius. which is wait, where are we? I got lost right now. There we go. Let's bring out your closeout track. Let's say, get ready to say goodnight to everybody. But we got artwork up. Darius, last chance to say goodnight to everyone.
Once again, we love y'all. We appreciate every single one of you that tapped in. If you didn't tap in, feel free to run it back. This is recorded, and we're going to be doing a lot more of these. Shout out to everybody that's accomplished a lot this year. I love how we can all come together at the end of the year and celebrate, turn up together, and figure out what we want to co-create next. You know what I'm saying? Life is for the making, life is for the taking, and we're here to live it up, baby. Let's go. Love y'all. Peace.
All right, guys. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. This is Artwork, his track Artwork. We're going to close out on this. And we will see all you guys on the next show. Till then, thank you very much. Peace, guys.
It's like the multiverse, you know? You with Jesus and the Holy Ghost. Different versions. Sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. Yeah.
Anonymous before anonymous was an alcoholic. Wolf, dig the lingo when the alpha talking. DJing, fuck it, put the houses on it. Win it all, lose it all, bet it all, risk it all. Fuck about the fiscal, y'all. IRS sticking us up without a pistol, y'all. Thought to get the bricks involved. Ex-drug dealer or the next drug dealer. If you filled up with hate, would you let love kill you? Me and Poobs, we them dudes, plant-based, but I know to eat when I see the food. Run if I'm in the mood. I'ma keep it golden, y'all. Golden like a bowling ball. Web 3P, the president you never voted for.
Web 3P, dig the lingo when the alpha talk. I'm like Neo when Trinity Dean, I guess. Black Mirror P, down in the crypto. Like Jaguar Paul, Apocalypto.
Yo. No competition up in Web 3. Me and Darius be sliding on these beats like jet skis. Yes, we shaking up these spaces like we supposed to. Put respect up on my name, cause you don't want me going postal. See me, I'm getting closer to touching levels of greatness. I got them phantoms with me, yo, for whatever the case is. See what y'all saying basic, me, I'm spitting like the ghost. I'm like that gangster and the gentleman that's realer than the most. Taking notes is what y'all should do, cause I'm riding to the top now. Quit hating from the side because music's about to pop now. I'm hot now, there ain't no turning down cause I'm a beast. Turn me up another notch, I hold the crown up in the streets. Ain't no option, I'ma eat defeat is something I won't take. My word is my bond, and that's just something that I'll never break. Big mistake for y'all to think that bar for bar you'll get the victory. Bodied everyone I face and I can make you part of history.
Web 3P, dig the lingo when the alpha talk. I'm like Neo when Trinity Dean, I guess. Black Mirror P, down in the crypto. Like Jaguar Paul, Apocalypto.
Ski for the mask, rockin' the dash, hoppin' the wag, rollin' some dab. Call me your dad, I'm smacking that ass. Sorry you said, did that make you mad? Emotional lag, back in the bag, we cookin' the lab, the fire gon' blast.
Hold up there, she going too crazy.
Sheesh. Hey, this is not a rehearse. Maybe for you, live where we die. Resurrection, what's worse? Multiverse, that's the Bible ball. Phantoms undeniable, maniacal. Watch this water ball. The Messiah, not for hire. This ether choir when the heat of blast. Hero blood stains for that artwork. I never skipped the class. Open verse, spiritual. Got civilization, that pinnacle. Phantom styles on plentiful. Take heed, see what you gotta go in the bag. Lay them all up on their ass. You know that they diaper stay rag. They waving the flag. Molly that pop out of tag. They bodies disposable trash. Got your stash. Artwork. For the trunk pop, they like the park first. For the drum mount to your arm hurt. Let the bong rift and apply dirt.
Dig the lingo when the alpha talk. I'm like Neo when Trinity Dean, I guess. Black Mirror P, down in the crypto. Like Jaguar Paul, Apocalypto.
And that was a damn good show. We'll see you all on the next one. Till then, peace.